The Cornwall Downtown BIA and Chamber of Commerce partnered up once again this year for the third annual Win This Space competition. 5 finalists worked with the Cornwall Business Enterprise Center to develop their pitches. It all came down to 2 finalists at a special event held at ESCA.
We have Jessica LaMarche, who you'll hear from first in just a few minutes. She is vintage soul. She had a passion for design and all things vintage. And I thought that would be a makeover of this guy, right? I feel like I'm vintage, but not really. Her dream was to operate and own a vintage refurbished furniture and decor shop. And she's well on her way to that. She actually has opened in 2013, selling her items with local artisans. You might have seen her this summer if you were walking downtown. I think she had a few days where she was in the pop-up shops, the shipping containers that were set up downtown in the little parkette there. Motivated by quality, inspiration, and the ability to demonstrate how economically friendly buying vintage furniture is, right? It might be old to some people, but she gets her hands on it and all of a sudden it's brand new and beautiful, and that's what she does. She offers in-home staging as well, so if you're trying to sell your home, even though the market is hot right now, she can help you take you to the next level. Event decorating, DIY wood workshops, paint consultations, and prop rentals for photographers and events. So it's more than just refurbishing that old furniture. She's very talented. We're going to hear very soon from Vintage Soul.
Next up to present was Mike Petrinka of Mike's Printing and Apparel.
His dream is to take that custom t-shirt screening and printing and put a retail shop right here in his hometown of Cornwall, Ontario. For years of serving clients in Cornwall and SDNG, he's looking to expand to serve more clients and build not just a graphic t-shirt catalog, but launch a new e-commerce website. So again, in this day and age, we know that online is very important, and I'm sure we'll hear about that when he makes his presentation. From fundraisers to school swag, I mean, these custom printings, they're all over the place. Uniforms, one-off designs. He's ready to take on a ton of projects, no matter how big or how small. Mike Petrinka, everybody.
After careful deliberation, the judges announced Mike Petrinka from Mike's Printing and Apparel as the 2020 Win This Space winner. Dan Allaire had the opportunity to speak to Mike after his victory.
Thanks, Gabe. It's Dan Allaire with the winner of the 3rd annual Win This Space competition hosted by the Downtown BIA here in Cornwall. Mike Petrinka, I don't even have to tell you where he's from. It's right there on his shirt, Mike's Printing and Apparel. Down to the final 2. I know it's a nerve-wracking day presenting to the panel of judges. I know that you had a Zoom call before with the financial side of things. How do you feel by being the winner today?
I'm really excited. I'm very thankful for the DBIA for selecting me in this process. That the $12,000 is really going to come in handy for a business that wants to start up downtown.
So for those who might not be familiar with Mike's Printing and Apparel, give them a snapshot of what they can expect to see when you set up downtown.
You're going to see a nice sort of a industrial modern type shop where you're going to be able to come and talk to me about screen printing. I love to talk screen printing. Learn about t-shirts, look at the offerings that are available. If you need some custom work done, come to talk to me. You'll be able to get an estimate on the spot, and we'll see where we can go with you.
Now, there are people out there who might be wearing your work and not even familiar with who did it. So tell people maybe a couple of highlight items in the area that they've either seen on people or may have in their closet and they don't know it came from you.
Okay. Well, a lot of this stuff actually, some of it is designed by myself or by partners, and some of it is artwork is given to me. Our t-shirts you might have in your closet right now are the Together We Stand Apart t-shirts. That was the COVID fundraiser that was back in April, which raised $1,000 for United Way, by the way. And we also have the world famous Cornwall Pizza. St. Lawrence Brewery is another one, just to name a few.
Now, for those budding entrepreneurs who have seen this contest, they have an idea, maybe like you, they've already kind of started things at home. What would you tell someone for next year when the sign-up comes about your experience and maybe thinking about joining themselves?
Familiarize yourself with the business plan and financials. That is critical. It was a very stressful portion of the whole thing, but at the same time, you learned a lot. It's very important, and I thank the DBIA and Cornwall Business Enterprise Center, Candy Pollard, for working with ourselves to get us to that point.
Well, Mike Petrinka, Mike Petrinka, Mike's Printing and Apparel, congratulations. Back to you, Gabe.
Thank you, Dan. On behalf of Your TV, we'd like to congratulate all the finalists, and especially Mike, as well as the Downtown BIA and Chamber of Commerce for a fantastic third year.